Good morning, students. Hope you all are doing well. Students, in the previous video, we learned about proportion and solve exercise 12.2, question number 1. Today, we are going to continue exercise 12.2 and solve remaining questions. So, let us solve it. Exercise 12.2, question number 2. Write true or false against each of the following statements. Students, in this question, we have to write true if the two ratios are in proportion and false if the two ratios are not in proportion. Students, in the previous question, we determined whether the given terms are in proportion or not, and we solved sum A by two different methods. In the first method, we solve the sums by writing two ratios as fractions and reduce them into the simplest form and state that the given ratios are in proportion or not. In the second method, we find the product of extremes and means and state that the two ratios are in proportion or not. Today, we are going to solve question number 2 by the second method and write whether the given statements are true or false by finding the products of extremes and means. Students, we know that if the products of extremes and means are same, then we have to write the given ratios are in proportion, otherwise not. So now let us solve question number 2. Sum A 16 is to 24 as 20 is to 30. Product of extremes, that is product of first and fourth term, equals to 16 multiplied by 30, which is equals to 480. Now, product of means, that is product of second term and third term, equals to 24 multiplied by 20, which is equals to 480. Since the product of extremes and means are equal, thus the given statement is true. Now, sum B 21 is to 6 as 35 is to 10. Product of extremes equals to 21 multiplied by 10, which is equals to 210. Now, product of means equals to 6 multiplied by 35, which is equals to 210. Since product of extremes equals to product of means, thus the given statement is true. Now sum C. 12 is to 18 is 28 is to 12. Product of extremes equals to 12 multiplied by 12, which is equals to 144. Now, product of means equals to 18 multiplied by 28, which is equals to 504. Since 144 is not equals to 504, that is, the product of extreme is not equals to product of means. Thus, the given statement is false. Now, sum E. 5.2 is to 3.9 is 3 is to 4. Product of extremes equals to 5.2 multiplied by 4, which is equals to 20.8. Now, product of means equals to 3.9 multiplied by 3, which is equals to 11.7. Since 20.8 is not equals to 11.7, that is, product of means is not equals to product of extremes. Thus, the given statement is false. Students, we solved question number 2 by second method. You can also solve these sums by first method. Students, solve sum D and F by yourself. Now, question number 3. Are the following statements are true? Students, let us solve this question by second method. Students, you can also solve this question by the first method. If you want to solve by first method, sum A 40% is to 200% equals to rupees 15 is to rupees 75. Product of extremes, that is, product of first and fourth terms equals to 40 multiplied by 75, which is equals to 3000. Now, product of means, that is, product of second and third terms equals to 200 multiplied by 15, which is equals to 3000. Since product of extremes and means are equal, thus the given statement is true. Now, sum B. 7.5 liters is to 15 liters equals to 5 kilograms is to 10 kilograms. Product of extremes equals to 7.5 multiplied by 10, which is equals to 75. Now, product of means equals to 15 multiplied by 5, which is equals to 75. Since 75 equals to 75, that is product of extremes equals to product of means. Thus, the given statement is true. Students, solve remaining sum of question number 3 by yourself. Now, question number 4. Determine if the following ratios form a proportion. Also, write the middle terms and the extreme terms where the ratios form a proportion. Students, in this question, we have been given two ratios and we have to determine whether the given ratios are in proportion or not. Students, the first ratio does not have the same units. So, we have to convert one unit into another unit. Students, we will convert bigger unit into smaller unit and we will solve this question by the first method. Students, we know that in the first method, we write the ratios into fractions and convert the fractions into simplest form if the fractions are not in the simplest form. Students, we have to also write the middle terms and extreme terms if the ratios are in proportion. So now, let us solve question number 4. First of all, converting bigger unit into smaller unit and write whether the two ratios are in proportion or not. Sum A, 25 centimeter is to 1 meter and rupees 40 is to rupees 160 equals to 25 centimeter is to 1 meter. Students, now let us first convert 1 meter into 100 centimeter as the units are not same. Thus, 25 centimeter is to 100 centimeters equals to 25 upon 100. Now, reducing 25 upon 100 into the simplest form by their SCF 25, we get 25 divided by 25 upon 100 divided by 25. Now, dividing 25 by 25 and also 100 by 25, we get 1 upon 4. And rupees 40 is to rupees 160 equals to 40 upon 160. Now reducing 40 upon 160 into simplest form by that SCF 40, we get 40 divided by 40 upon 160 divide by 40. Now dividing 40 by 40 and also 160 by 40, we get 1 upon 4. Students, since 1 upon 4 equals to 1 upon 4, so we can say that the two ratios are in proportion. Thus, 25 centimeter is to 1 meter as rupees 40 is to rupees 160. Students, write the extreme term and the middle terms by yourself. Now, sum D. 200 milliliters is to 2.5 liters and rupees 4 is to rupees 50 equals to 200 milliliters is to 2.5 liters. Students, let us first convert 2.5 liters into milliliters. 1 liter equals to 1000 milliliters. So, 2.5 liters equals to how much? By cross multiplying, we get 1000 multiplied by 2.5 upon 1 equals to 2500. Thus, 2.5 liters equals to 2500 milliliters. Now, let us convert the first ratio 200 milliliter is to 2500 milliliters into fractions. Thus, converting first ratio into fraction, we get 200 upon 2500. Now, cancelling common zeros, we get 2 upon 25 and rupees 4 is to rupees 50 equals to 4 upon 50. Now, reducing 4 upon 50 into the simplest form by their SCF2. We get 4 divided by 2 upon 50 divided by 2. Now dividing 4 by 2 and also 50 by 2, we get 2 upon 25. Since 2 upon 25 equals to 2 upon 25, so we can say that the two ratios are in proportion. Thus, 200 milliliters is to 2.5 liters as rupees 4 is to rupees 50. Students, write the middle and extreme terms by yourself. Students, you can also solve this question second method. Students, note that in the second method also you have to convert one unit to another unit as the units are different. Students, solve sum B and C by yourself. Thank you and have a nice day.